That withdrawal, of course, talked about through 4 administrations, but it was President Biden who finally made it happen, and the impact of that decision felt around the world. Tonight, we're tracking the impact here at home. News 5's Natalie Chuck in studio tonight, and Natalie, you spoke with one local vet reflecting on the years since the withdrawal and his opinion 12 months removed.
That is right, Rob. And after our troops spent 20 years in Afghanistan and lost their lives, thousands of them lost their lives, former Army Staff Sergeant Paul Hendrickson says that he understands why many people felt frustrated this time last year, but in this veteran's opinion, it is 1 year less of bloodshed for his brothers and sisters in combat.
The way you'd picture it in the movies. Wide open desert, and then up in the mountain areas it was very forested, so it was kind of like the eastern plains of Colorado and the mountains that we have right up against the Rockies.
An eerie parallel drawn by Paul Hendrickson between his home in Colorado and what he saw in Afghanistan. The staff sergeant in the United States Army Infantry spent 15 months in the war-torn country. But what sticks out to him about his time in combat there isn't the sounds of bullets and bombs. It's the brotherhood.
The sheer amount of camaraderie and just the esprit de corps that we had as a unit was certainly something I'll cherish forever.
Camaraderie, one of the reasons he knows so many struggled when the United States withdrew from Afghanistan in 2021. But in Hendrickson's eyes, he wishes it would have been sooner.
I personally felt like it was a good time. I feel it was long overdue. Tremendous amount of money and resources and much less lives were lost over there. We had already captured our primary purpose, which is to kill Osama bin Laden, and which we did.
Although he agrees the withdrawal was hasty, he remembers towards the end of his tour feeling like it was time for different units, like Special Forces, to step in.
There's only a certain amount of time that you could try to instill an ideology, and there's only so much time that you could really put into that, much less the lives that go into trying to uphold that foreign policy. And we did what we could.
As reports come out detailing what Afghanistan looks like today.
Women have to cover everything but their eyes and travel with a male escort.
The place where Hendrickson stood. In his opinion, America has its own country to worry about.
I mean, it's near and dear to my heart, and it does hurt to see that stuff. But we have that same issue happening right here in the United States. And there's the rights of our women in this country are being stripped away slowly and surely. And we need to do something about that and worry about cleaning our own house before we clean others.
Hendrickson says he knows the 1 year mark could trigger a lot of difficult emotions for many veterans and encourages them to get help. He works with the Wounded Warrior Project and is always willing to help connect veterans with mental health resources. Rob.